You guys have seen that before, right? It's a mobile boarding pass to get on a plane. And you know where I'm at. I'm at the airport. I bet you didn't know that you can use this after you get off the plane for your benefit. Well, I just found this out and we're going to talk about it today. Let's get on this flight and we'll talk about it more when we get there, boys. Jaden, hit my drop.
No, Tony versus the world!
And I'm here, and we can finally talk about this. I just took a flight on Alaska Airlines to come to Phoenix, Arizona. Now, I just came to Phoenix, Arizona for a couple days. Not a big deal, right? But what the big deal is, after I use this pass to get on the flight, I can still use it for other things. I bumped into this website called CondeTraveler.net. They don't sponsor this channel, so you can go check them out at your leisure. I'm going to leave a link to the article that I'm talking about now in the description so you can see it for yourself. Well, this article says that on certain airlines, their boarding passes are worth different things even after you taken your flight. You can just save it on your phone. Alaska specifically goes to destinations that specify in skiing, specify in cold stuff. So when you use their boarding pass, after you fly the flight, you can go to like different ski resorts and use this as a free ticket to get on different ski lifts and get food and drinks and all this different type of stuff. And there's a bunch of different airlines that do similar things. So we're going to run through just a couple of them real quick so you can get an idea of what you can get for free when you already have a boarding pass. So let's check it out. Okay, so first up we have ASIANA Airlines. Now with their mobile boarding pass program, that's what they call it, you can get like 30% off of museums, theaters, restaurants, things like that. And they have a whole list of different places that you can go where you can just flash your boarding pass and get things for free. All the links in the description box below. So when you click the link, you can go straight to the page, read it for yourself, find all the different places that you can get discounts and free items on ASIANA Airlines. The next one we have is British Airways, and they kind of do the same thing. So British Airways, their ticket allows you to get discounts at different stores and spa retreats and stuff like that. Again, there's a whole big giant entire list that you guys need to read and check when you have a British Airways boarding pass. Now, mind you, obviously I shouldn't have to tell you guys this, but it only applies to boarding passes that expire on that day for flights for that day. You can't use expired ones. Like, trust me, I thought about it because I have a lot of them. Like I showed you before, yeah, this is my list. I have a lot. I have hundreds of them in my phone that are just all expired from flights that I've taken before. So no, you cannot use old boarding passes for these discounts. It specifically tells you in the terms and conditions and stuff like that. I read it for you so you guys don't have to read it. So one of the other airlines, one of the other big airlines that you can get perks with is Emirates. And if you guys have flown Emirates and gone on different vacations to other countries, you know these are one of the big airlines that offer some of the best perks. So let's check out some of the perks that Emirates Airlines gives you when you have a mobile boarding pass. Okay, so Emirates has this mobile boarding pass program as well, like I said, and they offer 500 different places where you can get discounts with your mobile boarding pass. And a few of them are spa treatments at some of the top 5-star hotels in Dubai and all around the world. They also have like 20% that you can get off of food and drinks and different restaurants all around Dubai and other places around the world too. Like I said, the list is 500 places long. So trust me, if you have one of these, you can find somewhere to get something cheaper than what it really costs or even for free. Okay, in Singapore Airlines, this is much of the same. Whole bunch of different places where you can get discounts, things for free. But what Singapore Airlines does is it allows you to go on every stage of your trip. So if you have layovers and stuff like that, you can get it before your flight. You can get it during your flight. You can get it in your layover even after your flight expires on that same day. Now, that is a particular distinction, because there is one airline that's mentioned in this particular article that I'm going to link in the description: Korean Airlines. Now, I've flown Korean Airlines before when I went to Korea and I think a bunch of other places. I can't remember. I think I went to somewhere in either Japan or I can't remember. Anyway, this says on the Korean Air website that you can use your mobile boarding pass up to 7 days after your flight. And this is the distinction between this airline, Korean Air, and all the other airlines. Like I said before, all the other airlines, they don't allow you to use it after that flight. Korean Airlines does, and they're the same type of thing. You can get discounts on different attractions, places to go eat, your museums, whatever it is. There's a whole entire list that I want you guys to run through and make sure that if you take Korean Airlines specifically, 7 days after you take your flight, after you boarded, took the flight, and got off the flight, you can still get your discounts. So don't throw those away. Don't delete them. Make sure you double check and get your just due, because you paid for it. And like I said, these other airlines too, make sure you do the same thing too. Get as much free stuff as you possibly can, because you never know. All of this stuff adds up. And if you paid a couple $100 or even a couple $1,000 for your ticket, get your money's worth, guys. Get your money's worth. Now, unfortunately for me, I took a flight on Alaska Airlines, and I'm not even in a cold place whatsoever, so I can't use it to go on things that their promotion has available. Like I said, Alaska Airlines specifically does things for going skiing and stuff like that, so I can't use it. But believe me when I tell you, I will be. Some of these airlines, especially Emirates, I go places all over the world, and Emirates is one that when I go on my trips, I usually always pick at least 1 or 2 Emirates flights. So I'm going to be getting my just due when I use Emirates. That was a little tip for you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this. If you guys are going to get something free, please let me know. Please let everybody in the community know. Drop the comments in the comments box, and tell us and tell everybody else if this has helped you get something free in your travels. I love you guys. I'm out. Peace.